Welcome to the Creative Wandering Duo with Dave and Sandra Fisher.
Hi everyone, it's Sandra here from the Creative Wandering Duo. I'm working in my studio again, and I've dug out a project. I guess you'd call it a UFO and a WIP. An unfinished object and also a work in progress. When I had my storefront, I had started this as a block of the month and was trying to keep up with it way back when. I got the first block made, so I'll show you that one. There's the first block. That was the only one I got finished in the store and had hanging up. It's the pattern is called Bumper Crop, and it's by the Quilt Patch. And I'm not sure who puts out their patterns now, because the Quilt Patch was from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, and it is closed. They retired. The one lady retired, and the other one went on to do some longarming, I believe, and I'm not sure what else she's doing. But anyway, so you can, this was a long time ago when this was started. So I dug it out and I've been working on it. It's all applique, and so I've been playing with my new machine, and there you can see there's another block, and there's another block, and there's another block. So, and I have another one that I'm just working on in the machine. So I'm getting to play with my new machine and my sapphire quilt, sapphire quilt, Husqvarna Viking. I'm liking it. It's quite the machine. So I've been having fun with it. But we've had some really extremely hot days here, and last couple of days there's been some thunder showers and rain, and it's quite lovely to see how that has affected the gardening. The plants in the boxes are growing very, very well now, and I've made rhubarb upside down, which was, we always teased my mom that the rhubarb upside down, or rhubarb, not rhubarb upside down, rhubarb was the 6th food group, because in Canada we got 5 food groups, and my mother always had rhubarb this or rhubarb that. So I don't know whether she invented rhubarb upside down cake or what, but what you do is you put rhubarb in the bottom of your pan, and you sprinkle a little bit of flour into your sugar and mix it up and put that in on top of your rhubarb, because it keeps the rhubarb from getting too runny then, but it also sweetens it. And you put on top a white cake or a golden cake or something like that. So yeah, it just, and then, I mean, eat it. When you eat it, you have to turn it upside down so the rhubarb's on the top. Add heavy cream or ice cream. It's so good. Anyway, but my mom was always making rhubarb. We had what we called rhubarb sauce, which we I ate anyway, with on top of my toast in the morning. It was a little thicker than fruit, and then there was rhubarb jam, which had lemons and oranges in it, and it was more like a marmalade, and that was so good. And then Mom would make rhubarb fruit, canned fruit, and some of it she would put strawberries into. And yeah, we had a great big long row of rhubarb that just grew and grew and grew, and we all loved rhubarb. So that was it was our 6th food group. It really was. We ate a lot of it on the farm. And so yeah, it's been nice because our rhubarb here, we've had we've been trying to get it to grow, and I mean, rhubarb should grow easy, but in our soil here it just doesn't. And so this year we've actually gotten 2 feedings off of rhubarb. We made 2 rhubarb upside down cakes, and yeah, Dave just thinks that's wonderful. But the rest of the garden is coming up. All the potatoes are coming up, so we're feeling quite blessed with it. But so over the last week I did make I had shown you that I was working on some scraps and such, and I did get a little top finished. It's just a scrappy top, so not a very big quilt, just a little top, but it was bits and pieces from a project from way back, a fabric exchange. There was a group of us got together on Facebook and did a fabric exchange, and the fabric was to have meaning from our provinces, I think it was, or our country where we lived. So yeah, there was fabric in there from Australia and South Africa and the US. I think that's the only countries, in Canada. So yeah, that one there was one of the fabrics I sent out. It represented the tiger lily of Saskatchewan, and this gold colored here was the wheat fields. So yeah, they were different fabrics. But I had a little bit of scraps left over, so that's what made this tiny little quilt, as well as the Friendship Star quilt that we all made. And yeah, it just makes for fun times. And it was fun going into the scrap basket and finding all these bits and pieces and knowing what they were from and reminiscing. So don't have too much else to tell you about for this week other than the heat we suffered. But it was a good thing we've got air conditioning, so we cranked that up, and we had a good rain yesterday and then a thunderstorm last night, and we had rain this morning, and that kind of cooled the air off, which was nice. So today we just have a nice breeze blowing outside, and it's keeping things fairly cool. But I'll show you a little bit of what I've been working on with my applique, and how well my sapphire machine is working. So we'll talk to you later. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy this little segment of sewing. Talk to you later. Remember to stay real, and yeah, remember to subscribe. Welcome aboard all the new subscribers, and give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. So enjoy reading your comments. Take care. Bye for now.